Okay, Shalom Aleichem. We know that the 7 weeks that we have between Pesach and Shavuot, the day that we accepted the Holy Torah, the most glorious day in mankind, we have to study ethics of our fathers, Pirkay Avot, because Derech Eretz Kadma la Torah. To be a good person, have manners, and know what the Torah is about, we have to prepare ourselves to rejuvenate. So in the first chapter, the second Mishna says, Shimon HaSadik, the great Kohen Gadol, Shimon HaSadik says, what are the 3 pillars of the world? On which 3 energies, mitzvahs, does the world continue to exist because of these? Al HaTorah, Al HaAvodah, Al Gemilut Chasadim. Because of the study of Torah, which if you watch my previous video, there's nothing more precious than that. Avodah, serving God, and specifically the commentaries say praying with kavanah, shacharit, minha, arbit. And we know the most desirable prayer is when we do it in a sibur with 10 Jews in a synagogue, on a bet midrash. Val gemilut chasadim, on living kindness. So I saw such a beautiful idea, and that is that each human being is worth the entire world. We're so complex, and we have so many talents and so many personal idiosyncrasies and specialties that's why in the Talmud says if you save one person's life, it's like you saved the entire world. Because each human being is so complicated and so talented and so unique and special, he's like worth a world. So, of course, what the Mishnah is saying is the entire world has to have 3 ingredients for it to exist. God needs these 3 things, the people of the world, to do this: to study Him, to know Him, so they know what God wants of them, to serve Him, for people to come close to Him, and the third thing is to people take care of each other, doing loving kindness. But each person in his own world also, his world has to be based on these 3 foundations. So every day of our life, we have to have these 3 ingredients for us to live a fulfilled and truly positive life. Or else, if we don't have these 3 things incorporated every day of our life, God forbid, that day is going to waste. It's not fulfilling its full potential. Because each one of us is worth the entire world. So every day of our life, we have to make sure we study Torah. That's why it's so beautiful. I recommend this to everybody I see. The Daf Yomi, 7.5 years, every day you study a page of Talmud, is so important because it incorporates, it's a regiment that you know every day you have to study. Whether it's Yom Kippur, vacation, summer, any day and every day you have a specific page that takes almost an hour to study, or it's a beautiful thing to do the weekly Ben Ishchai, or the Chok LeIsrael, a daily regimen of study of Torah. We need that to get enlightened, to know what God wants from us, because that's our mission. The second thing is that every day we need to serve God, and the most specific servitude that we have to the Almighty is praying to Him. And this is one of the most difficult challenges of every Jew, is to turn off the cell phone, clear our thoughts, and say every word and realize everything we have is from God, and we need to acknowledge that so God continues blessing us with health, wealth, and all the blessings. So the second pillar of the world is to pray with devotion, bechol levavchem uvechol nafshechem, with all our heart, to cry out to the Almighty with all our heart and all our emotion and all our being. And the third one is, of course, the foundation of all monotheistic religions. Of course, the only true religion is Torah, but the founder that brought God back into the world was Avraham, which is the symbol of loving kindness. In life, we have to be a giver, not a taker. Ask not what other thing people can do for you, but how you could help and enhance other people's lives. And that is the third pillar of our inner world. So may Hashem help us that our personal lives be based on these three foundations of knowing God through studying the Torah, serving God through praying to Him, and being of service to others. In any and every which way, we have to help others rather than being selfish. We have to be selfish, selfless, altruistic, a benefactor. Have a wonderful day and don't forget to subscribe.